What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're back in the shop today after a long time. I got the Z back there. I've been driving it around as much as I can, honestly, this summer. And man, that thing hasn't skipped a beat. The build went super smooth on it like a couple years ago. This car doesn't skip a beat. You hop in, turn the key, and go wherever you want. So the Z's been awesome. I got maybe another week or so left. It's the end of October right now. I got maybe another week or so left before I gotta park it for the winter. So I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as I can. I did do a couple small things over the summer that I didn't show you guys. This video is not about the Z, but you know what? Let me show you real quick. So that area above the taillights, mine was paint matched to the rest of the car before. That was my error. I did that by accident. So I had that wrapped, and then I got the decals put on. It looks really sweet. This ties the whole rear end together. Everything else with this car has been pretty much the same as what you guys have seen before. A couple things I changed underneath the hood. Well, actually not a couple things, just one thing. Who can tell what I did? Actually, no, I guess there's a couple things I changed. I did the hats, the hood struts. I think I made a video about that. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But the blow-off valves. I had Turbo Smart ones. I changed them to HKS. I wanted some more sound. These delivered, so I've been loving them. I've had them on for about a month now, and they sound awesome. I gotta mess with my boost controller a little bit. My PSI is not high enough, and then I wanna see how these guys really perform. Also, I got a new hood insulator. My old one was like saggy and destroyed. So yeah, I changed that out. I got that. So now, looks awesome, man. Looks awesome. Love this car. Anyways, let's get over there to that turd, because that's what this video is about. So as I mentioned in the last video, the engine bay has been painted and everything is ready to go in. I ordered a bunch of parts. I got 90% of them. The only thing I'm missing is, of course, the motor mounts, which is what I need to drop the motor in. I'm supposed to get that 2 days from now. It's Saturday today. I'm supposed to get that on Monday. So next weekend, I'm hoping to get the transmission and motor in. I got new clutch fork, all that stuff, and a new clutch and everything for the transmission. So I'm gonna connect the transmission, drop it in there at once. And then the plan in a week or two is to tow this thing to my house so I can work on it day, night, whenever I want. I don't have to make the trip out to my shop here and work on it here, because this kind of takes away from an hour. And you know, if I'm home, I can go inside, grab dinner, do whatever, and get back to work right after that. So what I've been working on behind the scenes a little bit is getting some of my brackets looking better. I didn't really want to paint everything, but I sandblasted it, and then I knew I had to do something. So I hit it with some paint. Had paint lying around from the Z build, so I just used that. I'm only gonna paint the stuff that's kind of on top. If I can just clean stuff up with degreaser or whatever, I will do it that way. I'm gonna start putting my oil cooler and my power steering lines and stuff, and you know, all the little things that I can. And then next week I'll get the motor in here. Anyways, I'm gonna put the camera down and get to putting some stuff in here and bolting it on, and I'll catch you guys in a second. All right, so quick update for you guys. Just gonna pause here real quick and show you guys what I've been doing. I guess I forgot to paint some more brackets, so I'm doing that over there, and they're just drying up right now. In the meantime, I started putting some of the painted brackets on, the fuel lines on, not fuel lines, sorry, the brake lines on, some other stuff like that. I'll show you where I'm at so far here. I have new fuel hoses to put in there. That's the old one. I'm just leaving that there for now. I'm gonna change all the fuel hoses at once. I just don't want to forget and start too much at the same time, so I'll take my time with that. Yeah, I got some brackets on. I started putting some stuff together. And basically, even like my bolts, I started cleaning some of them up. These ones are cleaned. Like you can see how bad some of these bolts are. Just really rusted, and obviously I don't want to put rusted bolts back on. Eventually, maybe I'll get a dress-up kit or something for this engine bay, but for now I'm just using OEM hardware. But I'm not going to put the rusted bolts back on. I'm cleaning them up. I got a bench grinder over here to, you know, grind off the rust before I put it back in the engine bay. It's tedious work. It's going really slow because I'm literally cleaning off each bolt as I'm putting it on, you know, I want to do this once. I don't want to keep doing this over and over again. I want to paint everything correctly. So I've just been continuing to paint more brackets and stuff before I put them back in the engine bay. I did one of my C lines that's visible at the top of the firewall here. A couple more brackets I painted and stuff, cleaned up these other pieces. So these are ready to go in. The motor's ready to go in. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I just finished putting the clutch on. The person that rebuilt my engine, he did the flywheel for me and did that really big nut as well and torqued it all, had the pilot bearing in there already. All I had to do was literally just put on the clutch and the pressure plate. So I just quickly did that, torqued everything down, it's all good. And now I bought new motor mounts, so I just put a new motor mount on. And the bracket's there, it's all torqued in. I have my old motor mount here for the left side of the engine. I need to put that here, but I did something weird with my studs. I think I'm missing one or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I have pictures before I sent this to get rebuilt. So I'm just gonna make sure this is the right orientation and I have the hardware for it. And then I'm gonna bolt that one up as well. I'll put the new motor mount on and then I'll bolt that up. And after that, the transmission is gonna get bolted onto this, and then we're gonna drop it in the car. I'm gonna show you guys the transmission. It's sitting over here. This thing was so dirty, man, and the inside was so greasy. I cleaned it a lot, but now it's got this like surface rust here. I gotta clean that off, or maybe just lubricate it. I think just lubricating it will get rid of that. So I just finished putting a new pivot ball in here. I have a new clutch fork. I have a new throwout bearing. I'm gonna put those in here. I'm gonna grease this up, and that's it, I think. So right here is my old pivot ball. Actually wasn't in bad shape, but you know, this thing's like 10 bucks, right? Why are you gonna reuse an old one? So whatever, I put a new pivot ball in. This is the old throwout bearing, just grimy and destroyed. Old clutch fork, the spring. It actually doesn't look that bad, but you know what? Just like I did with this Nissan, same thing. I just want to replace it. So my old boot looks okay, so I'm going to reuse that. I have my new clutch fork, and over here I have my new throwout bearing. So I'll put that in here. I'm gonna plop this stuff in the transmission, bolt it up, then I'll show you a quick clip of me dropping this baby in and bolting it down. I'm not gonna record too much from this point on. The next thing you're pretty much gonna see is the engine getting dropped in. I don't think I can do it myself. I need a second set of hands, so I'm gonna see if one of my friends can meet me here, maybe tomorrow or something, and we can get this thing in. Man, it is really starting to look like something. So the motor's in. I called my buddy here last night. We got the motor in. So we bolted up the transmission to the motor, dropped it in together. It was super easy going in because there's no accessories or anything on the motor. It's just the bare motor. It went right in, no issues. I don't know if that was the best thing to do or if I should have, you know, put some accessories and stuff on it. But honestly, like I mentioned earlier, I just want to get this thing on a tow truck and take it to my house where I can work on it and spend more time. I don't want to be at the shop here and you know, make the drive out here and spend hours and hours in the shop and then drive home afterwards. So I just wanted to get the motor in there, and then I can put all the accessories, do all that stuff at my house, in my garage at home. So from here, what's left? Basically, I had all of my the rest of the components that are in the engine bay and on the motor, I had them all in a closet. And what I did yesterday is I dropped them off to a shop here that builds engines and stuff. And all those parts were really, really gross because, you know, they've been sitting for like 20, 25 years. I dropped them all off. I asked them to do a good cleaning for me on all those parts, because I don't want to spend like a day cleaning engine parts. So he's doing that. I'm supposed to pick that up in a couple days. If anything needs to be painted, like I painted this stuff, then I can paint it. I dropped off my fuel injectors to a fuel injector shop here to get them cleaned up and flow tested. Turbo that was on this motor, I took it to a turbo shop. Looks like I might be getting it rebuilt just to be on the safe side, so that's in the works as well. So everything is kind of, you know, going on. There's a bit of delays for those shops to get those parts back to me, but they'll be ready in time for me to put them back on the car. Also, over the last week, I found the OEM wheels for this car. So this is a S5 Turbo 2. The wheels on it are S4 Turbo 2 wheels because the original wheels were stolen from the previous owner. So he bought these ones. He couldn't find those S5 Turbo 2 wheels. You RX7 FC guys know that those are pretty rare and hard to come by. I found a really good deal. It was on the other side of the pond. It was in Europe. I paid for shipping. I bought them. I got them here a couple days ago, and I pretty much put them in the back of my trunk and I dropped them off to a wheel restoration shop, and they're getting restored right now to absolutely mint condition. I can't wait. It's gonna be a month or a month and a half before I get it back, but not a big deal because this car is unfortunately not going to be ready for those wheels anytime soon anyways. I have all the parts for it, all of the stuff I ordered for the engine bay, the seals, the gaskets, the hoses, everything. It's all sitting in my garage at home. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a quick video, show you guys some progress on the car, show you that I am working on it slowly, but surely I am working on it. Anyways, I hope you guys will see me again soon. I hope I keep putting together some time for this thing, because this thing needs a lot of time, man. I don't have the time to spend right now. That's why I want to get it to my house, so I can put in some late nights and just do it in my garage and then go upstairs, go to bed. I think I'll wrap it up here. Hopefully I'll be back very shortly, and we'll keep working on this build and keep you guys in the loop, keep making progress. Sorry if this video is not as good or there's not enough quality in it. This video was recorded maybe over the span of a month. It's not ideal, and when I'm recording like a 10-15 minute video over the span of a month, the quality goes down. I kind of forget what I was doing before, and I just, it's not ideal. I know it's not ideal, and this video is probably not going to do that great, but that's okay. It's not about trying to go viral and blow up my YouTube with one video. I'm just trying to document what I'm doing for myself first. That's all I got for you guys. I'm rambling. I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.